Tuende straight to our first topic. Kwa nini unasmile hivyo? Kwa nini unasmile hivyo JB?
The first topic is very interesting. Very interesting.
You like it?
I like it. Yeah.
Kwa nini? What are we talking about?
We are talking about county government.
Yes.
But bado sikujua kama ni ile county ya kama Kenya, Tanzania county ama
kuna Kenya, Tanzania county. Tunaongea kuhusu majimbo, yani venye tuta divide, you know? Yeah,
not country as link county.
Hapana. This is how hivi itakuwa. We will have 47 counties. Sawa. Sisi tuna work in districts and constituencies. Sawa. Hizo zote zitakuwa integrated and we'll have counties. We will have 47 of them. And how they will work is that kutakuwa na governor. Sawa. A deputy governor. Na kutakuwa pia na committees. All right? Yeah. Na these counties, yeah, they will all be under the state. Yeah? The state government. But they will have the right to have their own laws, to come up with their own laws, especially on revenue collection and stuff like that. But we all know, and we're all, maybe most of us are looking forward to this counties being set up. But what is your take on counties?
Honestly, for me, I don't see much of a difference because we already have sort of grassroots leadership, even with the old constitution. I mean, we go all the way to the sub-location kind of level. So in terms of presence of the leadership at the grassroots, I think that is not going to change much, but probably the difference is that the counties will be more powerful than, let's say, having a sub-chief in a location. There'll be more power.
Personally, very curious to see how it will work because it works in the United States. At least with the county system, our leaders will actually be at the county. They'll be in charge of the counties. So I'm interested to see how each of the leaders we shall choose per county will help that particular county evolve, as opposed to what we have now. As the government is sitting in Nairobi and so many other places are not being catered to.
Currently, we have politicians in charge of our constituencies. And when you have those counties, who will be in charge? The politicians. The same ones. So what change do you expect?
So to you it's still like, yeah.
Now because it will be a county, people will not have somewhere to put the blame, which means those governors within those areas, they will have to work very hard, otherwise they will starve. Because you see all the resources will be taken to the area. If it is medicine, if it is schools, they will have to improve those areas. Just like places like US.
Takuwa na development sana huko mashinani. Lakini kukiwa na mismanagement, kuna kitu tutakuwa tunafanya juu pesa mingi zitakuwa zinaenda kwa mfuko ya watu binafsi. Lakini kukiwa na management nzuri, counties zitakuwa zinashindana.
What will happen when we have county governments? Ndio resources zitakuwa zote zinaenda to a central governing body, but the county gets to keep a certain percentage of their resources. In that regard, don't you think ya kwamba pale grassroots, pale mashinani, what would benefit more in terms of they have more control over their resources and what they do with it as a county?
There might be a chance that the county governments will do well because we'll sort of be in competition with each other. I mean, maybe Samburu County would want to reach the levels of Nairobi, and so that sort of competition I think is healthy. But my concern is that the people are the same, yeah? So I think a change of culture, of how people do things, it will be very, very essential in the success of this county government.
We should have a balance in terms of how we're going to share amongst ourselves. We're still Kenya, we're still together, so it's a matter of now helping each other, and that way I believe we'll make the most out of what we have in Kenya.
The feeling is that once we become counties, at the beginning we shall have problem, but as time goes, because it's not going to take one year, it's going to settle at some stage. Everyone will have to wake up and we start working as a group.
Right now we have the MPs, yeah, we have the president, we have the councillors, sawa. And then now when we have the county governments, we're going to have a governor, we're going to have the senator, we're going to have councillors, we're going to have the president. It's more and more people. What do you think the implications of that would be?
Bring people closer to governorship, in that you'll be much closer to whoever you need services to or from. But I think it will be more of more development will come in.
First kidogo kupata development huko ndio sasa unajua si ati kila kitu ati mnakuja hapa Nairobi headquarters. sasa vitu nyingi zitakuwa pale nini kwa county headquarters.
What do you think implications za hizi counties zitakuwa on how we will be divided in tribal lines?
People will have to accept to start feeling, we all belong to the same country. We need each other, isn't it? And then especially because of the education and the services we shall be required, especially very special, services.
All right. Tutaendelea na hii mada very shortly, but for now let's watch an insert we've prepared ikiwa na maelezo zaidi.
Well, the county governments will have a county assembly and a county executive. The county assembly will make laws, and the scope of the laws they can make, are governed by the 4th schedule of the new constitution. And the current framework is very much centralized, or was very much centralized. And whereas certain implementations were taking place at the local level, the real thinking, the real conceptualization, the real formulation of policy and program design was taking place at the national level, and these things were then being pushed down to the grassroots to be implemented. What it does is to increase the participation of communities, of citizens, to enable them actualize the whole quest for real democracy. I think what it means is just that the person who has the resources and the person who makes laws that are very specific to their situation is really somebody whom they know and they can relate with at that level. Those provisions are just paper provisions. They will rise or fall depending upon the level of agency, the level to which communities themselves and citizens actually begin to demand what are their rights that are stipulated in the law, in the constitution.
In Kenya, already JB tunaonanga passing a law is like the biggest hurdle that we experience most of the times as wananchi au sio. But now
Motudho law ilipasiwa tu hivyo, we are never consulted.
Okay, in the bigger parts. Okay, do you think maybe then passing of laws will be faster in the implementation thereof?
The issue in parliament right now is we have 200 large number of MPs we have. And it is difficult to pass these laws because first of all you really need to get support of the majority of MPs. So in contrast with the county governments, I believe, because it's a direct impact for us when we pass these laws and implement them. So I believe we'll see laws passing and being implemented much faster.
Do you agree, or do you think that county governments would be the model governments for this country, in your opinion?
What I like about the county system is if I have an idea, I don't have to come to Nairobi or capital city to think it will work. I can go to my hometown or to Meru or to wherever to bring out this idea, because we're still trying to develop it as a county. As much we shall be living in our counties, I think let's bring it back into our families. In a family, you like the best for your family as a head of the family or the mother of the family. So if you need the best for your family, also as a county, you need the best for your county so that you outshine and show other people that you can do it.
The stage that we're in right now, we're already divided, and further dividing them will make things even worse, because now competition will be increased, because we'll be like, maybe like Kikuyus are better or Luos are better because we contribute more, our county is doing better, yours is just there, it's not developing. So I don't think it's the way for Kenya right now.
But I think, we also have got to remember that everything has a start. We can start, we can fail, and then we can see whether it will work, or our children, we will see the outcome. So that's my feeling.
All right. Wacha tushushe mtu na tubebe mwingine na tutaendelea na mada yetu hapa kwa Matatu. Thank you. Yes.
Sawa.
Tumeshusha watu na tumebeba wengine, na kabla tushushe tulikuwa tunaongea about county governments, JB, na tumemaliza. Civic education, it's still needed, but it's not such a bad idea according to venye watu wamesema kwa Matatu usi.
Yeah, and I'm seeing people are comparing it to the United States. So if Kenya is to adopt that county government, we have to go all the way mpaka accent. It's not good kusema ati, hey, I'm the governor of, if you go all the way, I'm the governor of, South North Rango. I think the Mahindis.
Pipe dreams,
yeah.
JB.
No.
Okay, sawa. Hayo
ndio maoni ya watu kwa matatu, madam power sharing. Now we are going to the streets tusikie watu wana maoni gani.
Sawa basi.
Even though you have government on every county, it really doesn't make sense. I don't think it will help in any way.
The county government, no, the Kenyans cannot understand it unless they have been lectured about it.
That one maybe will give chance to most of the Kenyans in leadership, the sector of leadership.
Sasa tunaona pengine wengine watafinyika kidogo, halafu kujipanga itakuwa sasa kuna Wakenya wako pande moja na wengine wako pande ingine, kwa sababu itategemea na weather vile inaendelea huko.
County government I think itarahisisha kufanya maendeleo itakuwa tutaifeel kama sisi wa Kenya, tutaifeel kwa ground.